Welcome to the Data Analytics Simulation. In this simulation, you will use historical data to create a decision tree that displays an administrator's decision to evacuate or not evacuate a hospital full of patients when a hurricane threatens the area. The main factors the administrator considered were heavy rain, landfall, and strong winds. These are abbreviated as rain, land, and wind in the simulation. Your goal will be to discover if, based on the given data sets, certain factors were more important than others in determining the hospital's evacuation. When you first open the simulation, the pop-up box gives you the choice of 3 different data sets. Choose one of these data sets to begin constructing your decision tree. For this demonstration, I will select data set number 1. Notice that the data on the left panel of the screen is updated when a data set is selected. On this panel, you will also see nodes, branches, decisions, and tools. You will construct your decision tree by dragging the nodes, branches, and decisions from the left panel onto the board. The design of your tree will come from the data in the table. The yeses and nos in the data table indicate whether or not the factors were present. The hospital's policy to evacuate was if 2 of the 3 factors were present. For the first row, you can see that all 3 factors were present. Add this row of data to the decision tree by first dragging the rain node onto the board. Notice that the rain disappears from the nodes section. This is because you are using rain as the parent node. Next, drag a yes branch to the rain node to indicate that heavy rain was present. Now, drag the land node to the end of the yes branch you just added. Then, drag another yes branch to the end of the land node to indicate that landfall was also present. Do the same thing with the wind node by dragging it onto the board, then adding a yes branch. Now you must drag a decision to the end of the final branch. Remember that the hospital's policy was to evacuate if 2 or more factors were present. Since there are 3 yeses, you should drag an evacuate leaf to the end. Now repeat the process for the second row of data. For this, you'll have to drag a no branch to the rain node, then continue adding land and wind until you reach a decision. Again, here you have 2 yeses, so the decision is to evacuate. One last important step in creating your tree is pruning. Since you know that you need only 2 yeses or 2 nos to make a decision, you can cut back or prune any branches that have 3 of the same answer. For example, the first row of data have 3 yeses. So you can prune back the 3rd yes. To do this, click on the pruner in the Tools section. Your mouse will turn into a pruner icon, and you can click on items to cut them back. Since each item depends on the item before it, pruning must start with the last item. In this case, you must prune the evacuate leaf first. Once you click on it, it should disappear. Then do the same thing with the yes branch, the wind node. Now it's been pruned. You'll have to go back and add the evacuate leaf at the end of the node. In looking at the second row of data, you notice that this cannot be pruned. The reason is because you do not have 2 yeses or 2 nos until the final node. If you pruned anything back, you would not know what decision to make. Once you've finished constructing the decision tree using all of the data, you can click on the Submit button to check your results. If you want to start over, click on the Reset button. And if you want a different dataset, click on the Datasets button to choose a different dataset.